Euro 2024, Group E, Belgium 2, Romania 0. Belgium rebounding from the opening shock loss to the Slovakian team. And some thoughts here. Well, Belgium stepped it up from the first game and dominated possession while making good passing angles and controlling the wings. I think Doku is quite something else. He has had no goals or assists so far, but anyone who watches him knows his real impact on this team. For the first goal, Romania's defenders were pretty scared of him dribbling through, that they just focused on him and they kept Lukaku mostly unmarked. Doku just causes havoc for the defense and he creates things out of nothing. There were many times where Belgium's main game plan was just getting in on him on the ball, having him dribbling in, and his pace proved to be an absolute menace for Romania's back line. Belgium proving very good going forward. Lukaku, De Bruyne, Doku, dangerous. I'm not sure that there's any forward line much more dangerous than this one when they're really on their game. And Lukaku just looks like such a different player when he's with Belgium. He's amazing. I feel really bad for him because he's had an insane amount of bad luck not getting on the score sheet these two match days. Arguably could be sitting at 3 or 4 to his name and be in the race for the Golden Boot at the moment. But he's just having some really quite the misfortune. Midway through the second half, that chance he got when he broke clear, and he was just offsides by millimeters, that goal getting ruled off. But I anticipate him getting on the score sheet eventually, and if there's a time to do it in a crucial group game match, it's next week against Ukraine. Because Belgium is still in a position to be eliminated. They have to be careful. This group is tight. It's ended up being an unexpected group of death of sorts. The counter-attacking, though, and the midfield from Belgium is excellent. I think there's a lot of great synergy between Lukaku and De Bruyne. They just lack that last few final touches here and there. Belgium in general, there could have been goals aplenty in this match. I also have a concern about how Belgium is at the back, because a lot of the time when they pressed, they left themselves open for Romania to score themselves and remain in this match. It's kind of surprising both teams did not get on the score sheet, because Romania produced opportunities, especially towards the end. And there was a moment just after Lukaku's goal was ruled offside, Romania almost scored instantaneously. And that's going to be a talking point for Belgium going forward if they actually want to progress in this competition and make a case for winning it. But overall for Belgium, the hold-up play, the link-up play, the decoy runs were absolutely everything a team could want from their number 9 to do. Dare I say, maybe the best striker at the Euros. Because Lukaku is still the great player that Belgium needs. Openda, I feel like, is not quite ready to take the starting spot for him. The offside goals, like I said, were unfortunate, but Belgium looked very lively in this game. Just got to sort things out the final third, not get too complacent and underestimate lower sides' ability to score on you, as they did at times. Romania were just lacking some finesse themselves. Other teams will punish Belgium if they don't work on that as well. So, as far as from a coaching perspective, I do question Tedesco's thought process on bringing in Mangala. I think the game almost slipped away from Belgium when that happened. There were a whole lot of wasted opportunities, which isn't unlike the Slovakia game, but at least VAR allowed 2 goals this time. But I don't know. I didn't think Mangala really added much for Belgium in this encounter. For Romania, I really admired their determination. They're playing up from where their quality is overall, in my opinion. I think as a unit, they are much better. The sum of their parts has really matured and come into this tournament playing some real attacking football, which is a bit of an anomaly compared to where Romania was these last few years, playing very pragmatic, not scoring very many goals, of course, being difficult to score on, but not looking very not looking very flashy. And there were some great moments in this game. I thought the goalkeeper, Fodor Mita, he had a wonderful save in the first half that denied Belgium from going up 2-0 early on, which would have completely taken all the tempo out of the game and possibly opened the floodgates for Belgium to really hurt Romania. But they responded well to Yuri Tielemans' strike in the second minute when Belgium took the lead very early on. Sometimes an early goal is the worst thing that can happen in general, because it could just set the tone for a match of where a team just gets disrupted in their game plan, in their rhythm, in their psychology. But Romania had a good run and almost equalized ASAP midway through the second half after Lukaku's missed chance. And they were able to successfully get in behind the Belgian defense with the amount of space that Belgium left when they were using their pressing. And as a unit, I have been impressed with Romania. I think they're punching above their weight a little bit in this tournament. They're playing good football in the process. It's a little bit not what I had imagined. And I think that, from their standpoint, they just need one more point mathematically, not only to make the next round, but Romania will actually be guaranteed to finish top 2 if they get a draw against Slovakia. And I think they should be slightly favored to do so, make it out of the group stages for the first time since 2000. This group is very tightly balanced. Everyone's on 3 points. There's all to play for. Anybody can go home next week. Anybody can top this group. It's chaos. No idea what's going to happen. But for Belgium, they got to see through the job, because they don't want to have another Slovak performance. They don't want to think that what happened in the first game was just a fluke and then get complacent. They have to show their true quality against Ukraine, get the dub, arguably top the group with 6 points if that happens. Romania, they have a chance to top the group too if they beat Slovakia and Belgium fails to beat Ukraine. Many different combinations can happen.